A significant low-pressure system has brought the first major snowfall of the season to much of southern Alberta, causing widespread disruption to daily life, from paralyzing traffic in urban centers to halting operations at major transportation hubs. The system, which began Sunday evening in the Rocky Mountain Parks and intensified through Monday, dropped a substantial amount of snow, making roads virtually impassable and leading to numerous collisions across the region. Environment and Climate Change Canada had issued snowfall warnings for large swathes of central and southern Alberta, with total amounts varying significantly depending on elevation. Areas along the U.S. border and in the foothills, including locales like Cardston, Pincher Creek, and Waterton, were expected to receive between 10 to 20 centimeters, about 4 to 8 inches of snow before the system tapers off late Monday night or early Tuesday. Some higher elevation areas in the eastern slopes of the Rockies saw even more, with up to 25 centimeters reported. In major population centers like Calgary, accumulations were generally around 10 centimeters, but peak snowfall rates of approximately 1 centimeter per hour through Monday morning made the situation challenging for snow-clearing crews and commuters. The primary impact of the storm has been on transportation. Calgary police reported a staggering 186 collisions between midnight and 11:30 a.m. on Monday alone, including 16 incidents with injuries and 29 hit-and-runs. Videos circulated on social media showing vehicles of all types, including a concrete truck, sliding down hills and crashing into each other, prompting authorities to shut down several major streets. Operations at the Calgary International Airport were temporarily put on hold Monday morning, with all flight arrivals and departures halted as crews struggled to manage the accumulating snow on runways and taxiways. Operations resumed later in the morning, but significant delays persisted throughout the day.
Monday, since last night is
The RCMP and local police urged drivers to exercise extreme caution, advising non-essential travel to be avoided. Police emphasized the need for winter-ready vehicles with appropriate tires, increased following distances, and slower speeds. Calgary Transit buses experienced numerous detours and delays as some vehicles became stranded on impassable routes. While the snowfall is expected to ease, the immediate concern now shifts to the incoming frigid temperatures. The current weather system is a precursor to a significant Arctic air mass that is forecast to blanket the prairies for an extended period. Meteorologists predict that temperatures will plunge well below seasonal norms. Normal November temperatures in Calgary are around -1 degree Celsius, but forecast highs are expected to hover near -13 degrees Celsius for the rest of the week, with wind chill making it feel even colder, close to -20 degrees Celsius. The City of Edmonton has already activated its Extreme Weather Response Plan, starting Sunday, to coordinate efforts in protecting vulnerable populations from the life-threatening cold. This wintry blast, though disruptive, marks a return to more typical November weather after a period of above-average temperatures in recent months. The system is expected to track east into Saskatchewan before conditions stabilize, leaving behind a frozen landscape as Alberta braces for a prolonged cold snap. Meanwhile, the City of Lethbridge and surrounding areas were blanketed by the first significant snowfall of the season Monday, prompting a flurry of activity from municipal crews and urgent warnings from local police. A potent weather system delivered a messy mix of snow and strong winds, creating hazardous travel conditions across southern Alberta. Environment and Climate Change Canada had placed Lethbridge under a snowfall warning early Monday morning, forecasting total accumulations of 10 to 15 centimeters by the time the snow tapered off in the evening.
Dropping off food and supplies.
The snow began around 3 a.m. Monday and intensified throughout the day, falling heavily at times and reducing visibility to below 500 meters. The situation was exacerbated in the afternoon when strong northwest winds developed, causing significant blowing snow and making an already challenging commute even more difficult. While Lethbridge officially recorded about 7 centimeters at the airport observer station, localized reports and estimates from volunteer sources suggested that some parts of the city received closer to 10 centimeters. Areas to the southwest, in the Crousness Pass and Waterton Lakes National Park, saw higher totals, approaching 20 centimeters in some places. The sudden arrival of winter weather led to an uptick in collisions across the city. The Lethbridge Police Service Traffic Unit reported being called to several accidents throughout Monday morning, though thankfully none were described as major incidents with serious injuries. Police Sergeant Tony Ramotowski noted that the primary concern for drivers was the formation of black ice, a particularly dangerous hazard that is difficult to spot. Authorities continuously urged residents to adjust their driving habits to the new conditions, emphasizing the importance of slowing down significantly, potentially driving at 40 to 50 kilometers per hour even on roads with higher speed limits, increasing following distances between vehicles, ensuring vehicles are equipped with proper winter tires and emergency kits, avoiding non-essential travel if possible. City of Lethbridge transportation operations crews were mobilized early, with plows and sanders deployed to manage the accumulating snow on a priority basis. Julian Ruck, Transportation Operations Manager, explained that crews were actively addressing snow drifts, icy intersections, and other safety hazards. The city also reminded residents to be aware of snow route parking restrictions, although a formal declaration of active snow routes was not immediately made. For a second year, the city is piloting its Windrow Assistance Service, a program designed to help residents who have difficulty clearing the snow berms left by street plows. As the snowfall warning ended Monday evening, the focus shifted from precipitation to plunging temperatures. The weather system is ushering in a significant Arctic air mass expected to bring a prolonged period of frigid weather to the region. While Monday's storm was a brief event, meteorologists are forecasting a sharp drop in temperatures for the rest of the week, with wind chills expected to make it feel close to minus 20 degrees Celsius. This bitter cold is prompting officials to coordinate efforts to protect vulnerable populations and is a stark reminder for all residents that winter has officially arrived. Meanwhile, Pincher Creek and the broader region, including the municipal district of Pincher Creek No. 9, the Pequannock Nation and Waterton Lakes National Park, were the focal point of some of the heaviest snow in the province. Forecasters initially predicted 10 to 15 centimeters of snow for the area, but areas of higher terrain in the foothills saw localized accumulations potentially reaching 20 centimeters, about 8 inches. The snow began late Sunday night and intensified on Monday morning, with the heaviest snow falling in a short period through the morning and early afternoon. The combination of heavy snow and strong winds, which are common in the Pincher Creek area, severely reduced visibility, creating whiteout conditions on some rural roads and highways. The sudden onset of winter weather created dangerous conditions for motorists. Authorities strongly advised the public to adjust their driving habits or stay off the roads entirely. The RCMP and local law enforcement emphasized that rapidly accumulating snow made surfaces like highways, roads, and walkways difficult to navigate. While specific collision statistics for Pincher Creek were not immediately available, the area experienced the same hazardous conditions that led to hundreds of collisions in nearby Calgary and Lethbridge. Town of Pincher Creek and municipal district road crews were deployed to manage the snow accumulation on priority routes. Efforts were focused on keeping main roads and emergency access routes clear as the heavy, wet snow accumulated. The nature of the wet snow also raised concerns about potential stress on trees and power lines, though widespread outages were not immediately reported. This transition marks the definitive arrival of winter in the foothills, challenging both residents and municipal services as they adapt to the harsh change in climate.